My sister-in-law said my twins were too loud for her pool, so our backyard became the new spot. All summer, my sister-in-law Amanda kept blocking my twins from using the family pool. Every Friday I'd text, "Can we come by Saturday?" And she'd reply, "James and Sophie need their training space and your kids are too loud." Then I'd look out our kitchen window and see her pool sitting there empty while her kids stayed inside. It would be 95 degrees and my 7-year-olds would press their faces to the glass and beg, "Please, just once." Amanda would say, "Maybe next weekend," and next weekend never came. Even when her pool sat empty, she'd say no and act like we were the problem too. By the 4th no in July, I snapped and told my husband Mike, "Let's build our own pool." He laughed and said, "Lisa, that's thousands. We can't." I said, "We can't keep telling our kids no because Amanda likes quiet," and I clicked buy anyway. Mike and I built the above-ground pool in the heat. The frame kept wobbling, the liner kept wrinkling, and Mike wanted to quit twice. Each time, Lucas and Layla stood there in their swimsuits like they believed in it more than we did. When it finally held water, I started texting every family Amanda had pushed away. I wrote, "Pool party Saturday at our place. Bring the kids over." I texted the Thompsons, whose kids were too splashy, and the Garcias, whose toddler was too loud. I even invited the new neighbors Amanda called a bad influence because they had teenagers. My phone blew up with replies like, "Wait, really?" and "Can we bring food?" So I said yes to all of it. Saturday morning, the pool was still half empty, and the pump refused to start. Mike knelt in the grass while I tried to act calm, but my hands were shaking. Lucas asked, "Are you sure it's gonna work?" And Layla lined up floaties and whispered, "Please." The pump finally kicked on, the water started moving, and I could breathe again. At noon, the first car pulled up, then another, then another. Kids came racing through the gate. Someone fired up a grill, someone set a cooler on our table, and people kept handing me food. Sarah Thompson handed me burgers and said her kids had been begging all summer. The Garcias showed up with tacos. Even Peterson walked over with popsicles and called the kids little monsters with a grin. The backyard turned into happy